Hi friends, it's Amy. Today I want to share my May TBR, and I am a little bit nervous about how ambitious my TBR is, especially since I am such a mood reader and I always find other books that I want to read as well. However, I'm excited to give it a shot. So, without further ado, let's get to it. I have 5 ARCs from publishers or NetGalley that I am excited to read and review this month. The first 2 come out on May 4th. The first one is The Adventure Is Now by Jess Redman. And Jess Redman is quickly becoming an author that I trust with my book life wholeheartedly. I will read anything Jess Redman writes because her stories are always so heartfelt and wonderful and engaging. This one is about a young boy named Milo who loves playing survival video games and suddenly finds himself on an island that doesn't really allow him to play video games, but does make him use some of those survival skills, I think. I'll find out more as I read it. The second book coming out on May 4th is Knee Deep in Dough by Catherine Bruns. This is the 10th book in the Cookies and Chance mystery series. I love these cozy mysteries. They're so fun. Sally is our main character, and she's a baker. She always is around when murders happen, as cozy mysteries work, and she finds herself coming to grips with the fact that one of her friends is now being seen as the prime suspect in the murder of a former friend. The next 2 books come out on May 18th. The first one is called An Occasionally Happy Family by Burke, and this book was really caught my eye because it's about a road trip in an RV that goes very wrong. And I am always in for stories that are funny and take place in an RV. So I'm in. The next one that comes out on May 18th is Just Pretend by Tori Sharp. This book is a graphic novel, and it is about 2 good friends who have great imaginations. That's literally all I know about it. But I always love reading graphic novels because I just find it amazing how authors and illustrators, and sometimes authors and illustrators are the same person, but how they can take pictures and words and put them together and marry them so completely into this beautiful story that is both succinct and wonderful. So I'm excited to read that as well. The last ARC is by Christina, Riccio, and it is called Better Together. This book caught my eye on NetGalley because it is pegged as The Parent Trap meets Freaky Friday. And I loved Freaky Friday and I loved The Parent Trap. So I can't imagine a world in which I wouldn't pick this book up. So I'm excited for Better Together as well. The next book that's on my list is for the Buzzwordathon, and the Buzzwordathon is a year-long readathon put on by Books and Lala, and each month has a different buzzword. And this month the buzzword is home, and for that I have chosen the book Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. And I found the premise when I heard about this book to be so intriguing, I couldn't not pick it up in my book of the month box. And I just have been putting it off, and I really don't know why. But the main character is Maggie, and she, when she was very, very young, lived in this house for a very short time, and her dad wrote a book about the experience of living there and claiming that the house is haunted. And now, years and years later, she is dealing with the aftermath of that experience and that book and everything else. And it kind of has like a book in book feeling, I guess. But I'm just really excited to experience Riley Sager's writing. Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. The other one that I chose for the Buzzwordathon, so that I, if I don't get to Home Before Dark, I can pull out Other Words for Home by Jasmine Warga. And this is a novel in verse. And I have just heard wonderful things about this. It takes place in Syria in present day. And it says it's a lyrical, life-affirming story about losing and finding home, and most importantly, finding yourself. I just love books in verse, and I love learning about different cultures, and I'm hoping that this is going to fit the bill on both accounts. So finally, I am so excited to talk about Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. Krista at Books and Jams put together a buddy read of Mere Christianity, and anybody is invited to read this along with us. I am so excited to be participating, and I'm really excited to be taking part in the live shows that are going to be taking place each Sunday of May. So the book is broken up into 4 books. And every Sunday we'll be discussing a different book. So the first book will be discussed on May 9th. The second book will be discussed on May 16th. The third book on May 23rd. And the fourth book on May 30th. And 2 of those weeks, I get to be in the live show. And I'm so excited and also super nervous because I've never been in a live show before, unless you count teaching middle schoolers virtually. Then I have. I'm really excited. That is Mere Christianity. I hope that you will join me for the buddy read with Krista and some other booktubers. I'm going to put their channels down in the description as well, so that you can check them all out. So that is Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. That's it. I hope that I can get to all those books. I only have 3 of them that are physical copies. The rest are on my Kindle. So hopefully I could get to all those ARCs, definitely get to Mere Christianity, and hopefully at least one of these 2. Let me know what you're reading in the month of May. I am really just experimenting with having a TBR for myself because I'm such a mood reader that I never really know if I'm going to be able to set a TBR for myself, but it has worked the past couple months. So we'll see if that continues or not. Until next time, happy reading and